yet again. We're going to face the weak, crazy claw machine over at my local Steak and Shake again today. I played yesterday. If you guys have not seen the video where I had to add music to that, I had to go through TikTok to do it. So, there's that. Now, and the reason being that is because YouTube likes to go block happy, okay? And even though you put verbal disclaimers out there, you guys need to have this be known, okay? They like to block a video now. Even for a copyright claim, they block videos. It does not matter if you put a verbal disclaimer out in your videos, or if you put it in your descriptions of any video. If you're filming videos where there's music playing at that particular location, they don't care. They still block it. Which I find absolute bullcrap, okay? I find it stupid. And needless to say, when YouTube does that, they're actually killing people's channel. And it's absolute bogus. I think it's bullcrap that, they have to stoop to that level, folks. So, I mean, there is that. I haven't had a chance to look at the weather yet, but they're calling high today in the low to mid 80s today. So it's going to get pretty warm this afternoon. And it's getting that time of year we're going to start seeing isolated high temperatures hit the 80-degree mark and then drop back down to the mid to upper 60s and low 70s. Of course, summer coming. Ultimately, what that's going to mean for anybody who runs a full-line vending, like your bulk vending stuff, ultimately what that's going to mean is that people's sales are going to start picking up. So, I mean, that just means, once that picks up, of course, that'll happen as the temperatures start to get warmer. And of course, as it gets hotter and hotter, the more your drink sales are going to increase. But of course, winter months for people with full line vending stuff that just has soda machines only, your sales are going to drop. I mean, that happens. So they typically typically tend not to service their machines but once a month during the winter months. Because of that, a simple fact right there alone. So I figured, why not? So I'm going to use some of my mom's free codes that she has with the claw machines. But we do know, okay, that the claw machine and Steak and Shake is a pain in the butt. For whatever reason, that claw is not very strong. Again, they just refilled it on Thursday, and it seems like to me now the claw is even weaker than what it was last time I played. And then pretty soon they're going to have to turn it back up, and of course the vendor will crank it up, because of, that they lost, the fact that they're going to lose money. People are only pretty much using free game codes at that location now. And it just seems like, even with the free codes, the claw is extremely weak. It grabs weird, is what I'm looking for. It grabs almost like the Monster Crane by Smart Industries. So, which I wouldn't mind having that kind of a machine, but I don't have Monster Plush. I mean, I've won out of the Monster Claw a few times. I've only won out of it 3 times the whole time it's been at the mall in Terre Haute, Indiana. Hello, everybody. Welcome. But the whole time that Monster Crane has been at the mall in Terre Haute, Indiana, I only won out of it a few times. And it seems like it only pays out once every other couple of years or so. And that's how weak it is. Now, the company that runs it, I don't recommend anybody letting them bring in their machines. For the simple fact that the machines are poorly maintained by Schaefer Entertainment. So, I mean... Oh. Okay. I'm going to sneak behind you guys. It's a nice car and it sounds really nice. Have a good day, guys. Alright. Anyway, moving on. So as we are making our way towards Steak and Shake, hold that thought for one moment. That one being nice, let me go through. Alright, anyway, as I was saying, the Monster Claw over Terre Haute, if you guys have seen like episodes 10 and 11, or whenever it was I played it last, and actually won something. I mean, that machine is set. It is tricky. That claw typically does not. That claw typically does not clamp. It closes as it's going up. I mean, it will clamp if there's enough air underneath the item that you're aiming for. Otherwise, it does not clamp unless it's coming up. So those monster claws, they're tricky. Even from my experiences of playing those machines, they are tricky. That's kind of what I figured. They're tricky and, but that to me, that's nothing new. Letting the bike roll downhill. Yeah, I got a bad spot in that back tire, flat spot. Anyway, guys, we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. And before I go, I just want to remind you all that Jesus loves you and God bless.